In the top stories, new Commissioner of Police installed. St. Kitts and Nevis partners with Inter-Caribbean Airlines, and church and government officials discuss National Day of Prayer. The details on these stories and more after the break.
In cricket, there are a few essentials. A bat, a pitch, a ball, some fielders, and plenty of refreshments. Enjoy the cricket with Angostura Chill. Angostura Chill, the official refreshment partner of the Hero CPL T20.
Are you into the agricultural industry? Do you want the funds to grow your business? Quartz Ready Cash Small Business Loans is launching the $20 million agricultural fund. All you need to apply is your ID, proof of address, and 2 and you will receive the funding to get the equipment, tools, products, staffing, and services to grow your business. Plus, you pay nothing down, get flexible payment terms, fast approval, and convenient hassle-free service. Don't hesitate. Apply today at www.readyfinancecaribbean.com or call 662-9268 or 466-1640. Quartz Ready Cash Small Business Loans. Every day, we help businesses succeed.
Hello and welcome to the ZIZ Channel 5 newscast. I'm Carla Berridge. Officials from the Ministry of National Security, other government departments, and representatives of the security forces were among those in attendance on Thursday afternoon for the installation of the new Commissioner of Police. James Sutton was installed as the new Commissioner of Police during a ceremony at Warner Park. Addressing the public, Mr. Sutton pledged to work with the officers to protect the peace and safety of the general public.
As Commissioner, I will not be daunted and I will not be intimidated. I will stand by with my officers I lead. I will seek to develop a sense of calm and peace for the citizens. This will be by no means an easy task, but I am prepared to work alongside my fellow officers to achieve positive change.
Among those delivering addresses was Prime Minister Honorable Dr. Terence Rue, who commended Mr. Sutton on his conviction and praised his work over the years in the force.
You have proven that you are uncompromising in the fight you have declared against crime, and this is why you have remained successful throughout your career. You come to this new and major position with immense experience and expertise. You climb the ranks of the police force, exhibiting your knowledge of policing, which includes crime detection, crime prevention, and strategic planning. You continue to demonstrate the true meaning of public service.
The ceremony also included the inspection of parade by the new commissioner and a march past and salute to the new commissioner. Mr. Sutton succeeds Hilroy Brandy, who has held the position for several years. Minister of Tourism Honorable Marsha Henderson announced that St. Kitts has been integrated into the current itinerary of Inter-Caribbean Airways in an effort to strengthen interconnectivity with neighboring Caribbean islands. This was revealed during an address to the nation, where Minister Henderson stated that service out of the Grantley Adams International Airport in Barbados will begin on Sunday, 12th March 2023.
To remediate the interregional situation, the St. Kitts Tourism Authority has negotiated with Inter-Caribbean Airways to initiate service from Barbados and Puerto Rico into St. Kitts, affording travelers same-day travel options with one-stop service to the wider Caribbean. Service out of the Grantley Adams International Airport, Barbados, is scheduled to commence on Sunday, 12th March 2023, with the service to Puerto Rico being announced shortly thereafter.
The minister also outlined the schedule of the airline and the countries that can be accessed using the airline.
An Embraer 120 aircraft with a seating capacity of 30 will service St. Kitts from Barbados 3 times weekly on Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday, with one-stop connectivity via Barbados to the islands of Grenada, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, St. Lucia, Dominica, and Guyana.
To book a flight using Inter-Caribbean Airways, Minister Henderson said persons can do so using the airline's website at www.intercaribbean.com or contact a local travel advisor. Faith-based leaders in Nevis have given their full support to the Federal Ministry of Ecclesiastical and Faith-Based Affairs as it seeks to establish and stage the National Day of Prayer on February 28th as an annual initiative. The leaders held their first face-to-face engagement with Permanent Secretary Elwita Simpson Brown on Tuesday during a meeting at the Charlestown Wesleyan Holiness Church. The meeting came on the heels of a virtual discussion last week. With support from Pastor Clive Saunders, chairman of the Planning Committee for the National Day of Prayer, the participants were able to finalize activities to be staged in Nevis as part of the National Day of Prayer. Permanent Secretary Simpson Brown said that the meeting was very fruitful as several activities were confirmed for the observance. These include scheduling prayer sessions in schools and churches, organizing a prayer walk, and hosting a special service at 7 p.m. at the Bath Road New Testament Church of God. The Permanent Secretary said that the leaders were very energetic and have encouraged closer collaboration between the government and faith-based community in the future to ensure that there are synergies between activities held in St. Kitts and in Nevis. A grant of US $90,000 will be deployed to St. Kitts and Nevis to enable the Ministry of Education to develop an Education for Sustainable Development (ESD) framework for the Federation's education sector. The funding is to be provided under the Japan Fund in Trust for allocation to St. Kitts and Nevis to complete this project. Only 2 small island developing states, the Cape Verde Islands and St. Kitts and Nevis, have been selected for UNESCO technical assistance. Both were identified as potential champions in the quest to adopt Education for Sustainable Development. Based on the quality of St. Kitts and Nevis's ESD initiative plan submitted last year by Dr. Tricia Esdale, Senior Assistant Secretary in the Ministry of Education, and other factors, UNESCO, with the aid of the Japan Fund in Trust, decided to consider further technical assistance to lesser developed countries and small island developing states to implement the ESD project. The project will include policy development and related training of policymakers, pilot school level projects, and training of educators. The specific types of support will be determined with the corresponding UNESCO field office in Jamaica that will implement the national level activities with the St. Kitts and Nevis Ministry of Education. After the break, training held for private early childhood teachers and 7th Growth and Resilience Dialogue takes a holistic and novel look into healthcare in the region. Stay with us.
Are you looking for a certified accountant to prepare your corporate tax returns? Giga Media can help you. With over 14 years in the business, we can help you claim applicable deductions and decrease charges levied by the IRD. Are you looking competitive rates? We have that too. And you can even earn $200 when you refer a business. When it comes to your corporate income taxes, we are always the right choice. For more information, email us at gigamedia14@gmail.com or visit our website, gigamedia.business.site.
Want to get away? Now you can.
Stop standing in long ATM lines to withdraw cash. Use your national debit or black cards to complete a wide variety of transactions at supermarkets, variety stores, gas stations, pharmacies, and more. Shop online at the most popular websites and stores for quality brands using your national debit or black cards. And take back your time to enjoy all the things that you love to do. Remember, instead of waiting in long ATM lines to withdraw cash, use your national bank cards today.
National Bank, always here.
We embarked a couple of years ago on a transformation program, and that is essentially to push the company into the 21st century. We're seeking to continue to be relevant, continue to be the leader in the business community, because if you stand still, somebody else is moving ahead of you.
We now employ about 110 persons on Nevis across the group. Back then we probably had half of them.
TBC impacted people's lives. Have about a handful of people who will tell you, TBC is my life.
Supporting stakeholders, obviously very, very strong and committed staff, and customers who believe in us.
Well, the scholarship program is, as far as I'm concerned, one of the best in St. Kitts.
Almost every year you get a student who says, one day I'm going to be Prime Minister.
I was interviewing for the Warren Tyson scholarship program. Eventually was told a few weeks later that I was a successful recipient. Those soft skills, I think, were tremendous and still serve me even up to today.
Welcome back. Educators from private early childhood centers were sharpening their skills on Thursday in the second in a series of training workshops. The sessions were held at the Solid Waste Management Corporation Conference Room. The one-day workshop was organized by the Private Educators Association of St. Kitts and Nevis, or PSKN. President of PSKN, Kimon Archibald Lake, spoke of the association's mission to enhance and improve the private early childhood sector.
It's open to teachers, proprietors, past teachers and parents who are eager to see the advancement of the private early childhood sector. For our current members, we can all agree that our mutual passion to be the best at our profession helps us to create and achieve the outcomes we desire. We need each other, and we are indeed grateful for the achievements we have made thus far. As long as it is possible, our intention is to be able to have these training sessions for our proprietors and staff.
The PSKN works with about 90 private centers in the Federation, and according to Ms. Lake, their aim is to provide training for this sector as often as possible. In a correspondence to ZIZ, Ms. Lake said they are, quote, determined to empower ourselves and have a voice as we continue to work to provide a better standard of service for our communities and families, end quote. The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank, ECCB, in partnership with the OECS Commission, the World Bank, and the University of the West Indies, will host the 7th edition of the annual Growth and Resilience Dialogue in April. The dialogue will continue the tradition of providing engagement and will be guided by the theme, an appropriate and sustainable model for healthcare in the ECCU, OECS, agile infrastructure, traditional medicine, and medicinal cannabis. According to the ECCB, on day one of the event, the participants will be immersed in a series of panel discussions on healthcare from multiple angles. Day two is designed to inspire participants through a virtual exhibition of new and emerging technologies that are transforming healthcare. The ECCB is inviting the public to reserve Tuesday 25th April and Wednesday 26th April 2023 to attend the 7th Annual Growth and Resilience Dialogue. Registration details for this free event will be made available from March 1st. The Eastern Caribbean Central Bank has announced the Marketing Machine, a full-service marketing consultancy firm, is the principal marketing agency for Dcash, the digital version of the Eastern Caribbean dollar. Project Manager of the Dcash pilot project, Karina A. Johnson, important as the security and robustness of the Dcash technology is the ability to effectively engage with the ECCU public about how Dcash can impact the lives and performances of the people and businesses of the region. With the marketing machine, we believe we have found an able partner to drive this message with creativity and clarity, end quote. According to a statement, the marketing machine will devise and implement strategies to increase visibility of the Dcash brand and drive the aggressive expansion of the Dcash user network across the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union, ECCU. Dcash is a pioneering digital currency that brings modern-day convenience to consumers and the businesses across the ECCU. According to the ECCB, the Dcash app gives users a safer, faster, and cheaper option of paying for goods and services or for sending funds to friends, family, or anyone with a Dcash wallet. Dcash is now being piloted in all 8 ECCU countries: Anguilla, Antigua and Barbuda, the Commonwealth of Dominica, Grenada, Montserrat, St. Christopher and Nevis, St. Lucia, and St. Vincent and the Grenadines. More information on Dcash is available on its website, www.dcashec.com. The Small Business Development Center, SBDC, within the Ministry of Small Business and Entrepreneurship, held a customer service training workshop for small business owners from across the Federation on Thursday. This workshop is one of several workshops planned for the remainder of the year that will benefit small and medium-sized businesses as the unit continues its mandate of strengthening small businesses across the Federation. At the event, Minister of Small Business and Entrepreneurship, Honorable Samuel Duggins, took the opportunity to encourage business owners to take advantage of the resources available to them.
As a person who all my life would have been engaged in small business and small business development, this is indeed important for me, not just because I've been given a mandate by the government, but because I always believe that small businesses are the engine to any society. And it is persons like yourself, barring what we hear about the TDCs and the Hosfords and the bigger companies, it is really persons like yourself that really drive an economy. Because when you earn $1, that dollar goes right back into the economy. Whether it is buying baby food, paying rent, buying something to eat, that dollar circulates.
The Ministry of Small Business and Entrepreneurship is working to diversify the domestic economy to create more successful small businesses and empower entrepreneurs with the modern techniques and skills needed to be competitive in the international marketing space. Minister Duggins said he hopes that all participants of the customer service training would have learned valuable lessons that can benefit their businesses in the medium and long term.
As you prepare for our workshop, this is a part of our mandate where we committed to assist small business development. One, on the side of financing, and that we are working on. We have a number of projects in the pipeline, one of which you would have heard about with the collaboration with Development Bank, where we'll be providing assistance in getting soft loans for our small businesses at one of the most favorable rates you probably will find anywhere, at 2.5%. I don't think there's any loan anywhere at that rate at this point. And so in short order, that should be rolling out. We are also looking at how we can find grant funding for some of the businesses that may not be in a position to get loans. And so again, these are things that are all in the pipeline.
Minister Duggins said as the ministry strives to improve the small business sector, the patience of entrepreneurs would be appreciated. Coming up in regional news, Grenada Union of Teachers cleared the air on salary outstanding negotiations with the government. The details when we come back.